Hello, thanks for checking out this video. My name is Chris and welcome to my channel, Me and My Jackets. We look at all kinds of jackets and outdoor apparel from big names like Arc'teryx, Patagonia, Helly Hansen, Rab, and we try to give you the best descriptions of these pieces as I can. Basically just to tell you all about them. I'm not going into technical things. I'm not up in the mountains telling you, how warm this was at a certain temperature. I'm basically just trying to tell you all about the piece. As much information as I can that'll help you decide whether or not this is something that's right for you. Alright, so today's video we are talking about the Arc'teryx Delta Fleeces. I have 4 different Delta Fleeces here. 2 of them are older, 2 of them are newer. Now, I did a video last summer of 2022, with the Beta LT hard shell, and I combined it with my Delta LT fleece. Reason being I did that one, there wasn't really a whole lot to tell about this one little fleece. In a video, so I kind of combined it with my Beta LT jacket because I often wear this combo. I really like wearing this Delta fleece underneath my Beta LT when it was a little colder out and raining. So that's why I kind of combined it. Now I have a couple newer Delta fleeces from Arc'teryx, and I want to tell you all about all of these. So we're going to do one big video about all the Delta fleeces, okay? So I am currently wearing what they now call the Delta fleece jacket. This is a non-hooded jacket, okay? But it has some really nice features. One, it's nice and soft. It's really comfortable. It's not a really heavyweight fleece. So if you're looking for something that's really warm and cozy, well, then you probably got to look at something like the Arc'teryx Covert fleeces. The Kyanites are heavier than this as well. These are really lightweight. There are moisture wicking fleeces. But they're really comfortable, and it's just that little extra layer. They're great underneath, another insulated jacket. The Atom LTs, the Proton LTs, any Atom or Proton, right? Any kind of other jacket, you just want that little extra warmth in. These fleeces are awesome. Okay, so they're great for that, and I love them because even just in the wintertime, on a cold day, hanging around the house, you just want a little extra something on top. These are really light. They're kind of like unintrusive. You don't even really know you're wearing it. So they're nice just to put on to hang out around the house. If you're going out shopping someplace and you just want something light, these are great. All right. So as I said, this is the Delta jacket that they have out now. You can see some of the pictures in the background here of what the textures and the materials are like. Now, in the older Delta LT that I have here, it's really not that much heavier, but maybe slightly. And the reason why I say that is because the old Delta LT, which this one is kind of like the quarter zip or half zip, whatever you want to call it, has the soft textured fleece material on the outside, and it's kind of fluffy, on the inside. It's kind of double-sided, so it feels a little softer, a little warmer. This old Delta LT does have just a little side pocket here on the sleeve. All right, and I'm not going to put this on now because since it's a quarter zip, it's just pulling everything over the top and then pulling it all over again. So I don't want to take the time, but we can just show you this. If you want to see this on, you can always check out my other video that I said I did last summer on it. But this just has a little pocket here on the sleeve, a little zipper pocket, really small. I mean, you can probably fit like a credit card in there, or a little gum or something, but that's about it. All right, but this one, you know, feels a little bit heavier to me, just slightly, because it's double sided, nice and soft fleece. The newer version that I'm wearing here now does not have the pocket here on the sleeve anymore. Instead, they included a larger chest pocket, which is really kind of nice because it's actually more useful. All right, it's a little bit bigger, you know, and you can, you know, actually use it for something a little bit more substantial than, like I said, like a stick of gum or something, right? I like these zippered down jackets as opposed to the half zips. Just me personally, I just find it easier to put it on and zip it up as opposed to, you know, pulling it all off over your head, pulling it back down, pulling it, whatever. Just me personally. The other feature with this jacket that's really kind of nice that the LT does not have is it has a sleeve here with a cool little hem here where your thumb can go through it, and it can hold, you know, the sleeve up over your hand, over your wrist for a little extra warmth. But it's really nice the way that this kind of just tucks in, and then it looks just like a normal sleeve. So just a little slice here on the side, pulls open, and your thumb goes through it. Pretty cool, pretty nice little feature there. Other than that, you know, this is just, like I said, it's not a hooded version, but it does wrap kind of around your neck nice. And all of these Delta fleeces, with the exception of one here, I'll show you my Delta MX, which is an older one, are trim fitting. All right, a nice trim fitting fleece. The MX is a regular fit. It's a little bit bigger. I'll show you that in a minute. But so that's what makes these great for wearing underneath, you know, an insulated layer, is that they're nice and trim, and, you know, they're not big and baggy and bulky underneath something. So, and also plenty of length on the arms. The arms are plenty of length, you know, long to cover up if you're reaching and stretching stuff. So, okay, so this is the jacket. Now, going from here, they have what's called the Delta Hybrid Hoody, okay? That's this one. Now, I'll throw this on real quick. This one, too, is like a half zip, so I gotta put it on over my head, but no big deal, we'll do it. Okay, so this is a really neat piece as well. Basically, this is the hoodie, all right? This does have a hood on it. But what's really interesting with this piece is the fact that it is basically identical to the regular Delta jacket. All right, almost exactly identical to the Delta jacket. Now, as I was saying before too, with this old Delta LT, it kind of has the soft fleece like both sides. All right, the outside kind of has a square checkered pattern. The inside is more of a brushed pattern, all right? On the new one and this hybrid, the inside has that nice checkered fleece pattern. On the outside, it's more of a smoother surface. All right, it's kind of like a face fabric. I mean, it's all one fabric, but it doesn't have that checkered pattern fleece on the outside. It's just a flat textured material on the outside. The hoodie, the hybrid hoodie, is the same exact thing as the Delta jacket. The only difference is from the midsection here up over the shoulders, partly down the sleeves. It kind of angles down on the sleeves, and the hood is made of a nylon, thin nylon, like windbreaker material, similar to something in like the Noden or the Squamish hoodie, but maybe even a little thinner than those. So basically, it's the same jacket all over with just this nylon covering, second layer over the top, around the front, and a little bit over the shoulders here in the back. Okay, so that's all they're doing, is adding this little thin nylon kind of windbreaker material over the shoulders, just slightly, I mean not even down the back, it's just slightly over the shoulder and halfway up the front. Okay, so that's going to add a little wind resistance to this, and it's also going to add a little water and rain resistance. I believe this does have a DWR coating, so it will help to repel a little bit of light rain. Now, I kind of have mixed feelings about the rain part, only because, yes, the nylon will repel some of the rain, but fleeces, you know, like this generally are going to absorb water pretty quickly. They usually don't have any kind of water repellent coating on them. So the water will just absorb. So if you're out in the rain with this thing, the water is simply just going to run off this nylon and run right down and hit the fleece and soak right in. So that's just my opinion. Okay, I haven't taken it out and tested that, but to me that's pretty much just common sense. That's what's going to happen here. But as a wind resistant piece, I think it can help nicely, because all of these fleeces in general are very air permeable. Okay, they're meant to be a nice extra little insulating layer under a shell, under, you know, another insulated jacket. Stand alone on a cold windy day, you're going to feel that cold air through it. So having this little extra wind, you know, barrier on the top is actually pretty nice. So that's a cool little feature. Now this too also has these sleeves that have the little slice in here that you can put your thumb through, and you know, it can hold the sleeve up over your wrist for a little extra warmth. So nice. All right, but that's basically it. Now the hood does only, well, it's just that nylon shell coating. Okay, there's really no fleece in here, but there is one section just a couple inches wide that is that fleece that comes down the center of the hood and down the back down to here. Okay, whatever, just adds a little bit of extra warmth over the center top of your head, but you know, the sides are just that thin nylon cover. On the front here there is a little brim that helps to extend. I zip this up. It helps to extend out a little bit so any rain can run off the front a little bit and not so much in your face. And there is a pull adjustment on the back here that you can pull and, you know, cinch this hood tight. Now this is not a big helmet compatible hood, okay? It is a smaller hood. If you have a helmet, you're probably going to be wearing the helmet over top of this, all right? But it is, you know, a nice little extra added feature for blocking some wind and some rain, all right? So that's this. Again, the wind-breaking nylon part comes right down here, okay? And this is all fabric, but it's over the shoulder and it kind of angles down across the arm and comes back up here. So it's giving you a little coverage from back here over, all right? So also, there is a little chest pocket up here as well, just like on the orange one here. Just a decent little pocket. Basically what this pocket is it is just a area between the regular fabric, the normal fabric that's down here, right, that extends up through the jacket, and the nylon covering on top. So on this part I have the nylon covering, on the inside I have the regular jacket. So again, like I said, this is basically this jacket with a nylon cover from here up, okay? So this chest pocket up here is kind of cool. It's got some nice room, but it is concealed. It has a flap that comes over the front. So, you know, again, help to block any wind or rain from getting inside, because it's not a waterproof zipper in here. So it's just something that kind of tucks in, and you don't even really know that you have a pocket there, to be honest with you. You don't really see it. All right. So that's the Delta Hybrid Hoody. Nice piece, okay? It does cost a little bit more than the normal Delta, and what you're getting is the nylon coating on the top half, front, partially down the arms, and just over the shoulders. All right, and the hood, the nylon hood. Okay, so that's that one. So these are the two new ones that are available now through Arc'teryx, and I showed you the older Delta LT. This is the Delta MX. Now this is older. I actually bought this about 2 years ago. I think I even got it off the outlet. So it's an older version, but really nice. The Delta MX in Arc'teryx terms basically stands for mixed conditions. Okay, so it's a little bit meant for more active use, should I say. This jacket is sized much bigger. All right, this is more of like a regular fit. It definitely has a lot more room in here. Now this, I'm just going to zip this up real quick. This has slits in the wrist for your thumbs as well, but these slits here go this way as opposed to the other one. It's an extra flap down here. This is just a slice in the fabric, you know, across this way that you just stick your thumb through like that. So it kind of, same idea, just a little different design on that. Nice big chest pocket here. This has a hood. Okay, again, it's kind of, I guess, what you would call like a scuba hood kind of thing. It's tight. If you're going to wear a helmet, it's going to go over it. But the cool thing with this jacket is that it also has this sleeve in the front that you can cover up your face, right? So a little extra protection. I usually just leave it in the back unless it's really cold and I'm actually using it. But the thing with this jacket is it's definitely a little bit bigger. It's a little looser. The sleeves are really, you know, really long. Okay. And I just want to show you this only because, you know what, maybe sometime in the used, the re-gear department through Arc'teryx or in an outlet or something, they might have a sale, or you might see this pop up someplace, somewhere, and just kind of wonder what it is. I'm showing you. All right, I have it, I own it. I figured we'll show you what it is. So the MX is basically, like I said, sized a little bit bigger. There's a little more room underneath here. It has the slices for your thumb to come through. It has a hood, and it has this sleeve in the front that can go over your face. All right, so that's basically the MX. Okay, so we'll wrap up here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped you out here. Showed you two new models, right? The Delta jacket, the Delta Hybrid Hoody, an older one, the Delta MX, and the Delta LT. Kind of show you what the differences are. Again, really nice, lightweight fleeces that are really flexible in their use. So just a little extra warmth. And they look great. Like I said, even around the house, they're really nice and comfortable. You know, wearing them underneath a insulation layer or a shell just adds that little more comfort and warmth. But really nice pieces. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out all my other videos here on Arc'teryx stuff. I have a ton of videos. If you're into the Arc'teryx fleeces, we're going to be doing more videos on fleeces. And I already have a bunch of videos. So please check it all out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.